Did you know one of the most popular and fastest growing historical motorcycle preservation movements in the United States is right here in Indiana, which is what we were just talking about.
Wow.
Patty, of course, is here, brought to you by Great Day TV and her beautiful dog, handsome guy Harry, as well. We're going to talk more on that subject. The founder of the Pioneers of Hoosier Motorcycling. You're going to be talking to Terry Stacy about the organization?
Terry Stacy, of course, an icon here in Indiana, and radio, and does a lot of TV too now. And we were talking about motorcycles here.
Right.
You never rode a motorcycle?
I've never ridden one, and here's a small fact. I'm going to have to call out my brother here, my older brother. He has a couple of motorcycles. I asked him to teach me, and he said, no, you're going to drop it. That was the best I got. But you grew up around motorcycles.
Yeah, my mom and dad each had motorcycles. In fact, Dad even had a sidecar to put the dog in. And also, I'll help teach you how to drive a motorcycle.
Do you currently ride?
No, I haven't for a while. So let me.
No, I don't know. I don't know, Patty. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Well, we could do this all day long. Good to see you again. Let's take a look at Terry Stacy and her interview about motorcycles. Classic.
It's about vintage motorcycles, friendship, and making memories. It is the Pioneer of Hoosier Motorcycling. And Bob, I gotta ask you, tell me about this group.
Oh golly, we dreamed it up about 10 years ago, and it's been a pleasure now for 10 years to do this every year.
But what is the group about?
It's about motorcycling from the past to the present and into the future. It's from the early 20s on up through, I'm 90 now.
Oh, you're 90 years young.
Yes.
You still ride a bike?
Yes.
This organization, you know, it's also, as I mentioned, about friendship. Tell me about the friendships made when you're on a motorcycle.
Well, there weren't many friendships while we were racing. But,
well, right.
But in between the races, we were the closest friends, still are.
What is the mission, I guess, for the Pioneers?
Just to encourage the future of motorcycling and get young people interested in what motorcycling is really about, covering all the field from off-road to on-road pleasure racing, pleasure riding, and really that's what it's about.
About one of the great adventures that you have been on that you'll never forget.
I met my wife, and
on a motorcycle?
Our first date was on a motorcycle.
Where'd you go?
And we've now been married 70 years.
Oh my goodness, bless your heart.
And still riding.
And still riding, and she's right there with you?
Oh, absolutely.
We've had such a great time meeting some of these great members of all ages that are part of the Pioneers of Hoosier Motorcycling. And if you'd like to be a part of it too, all you have to do is you can find them on social media as well as abateonline.org.
All right, pretty cool. Quick question, because we have a few seconds. When was the last time you rode a motorcycle? That long?
30 years ago.
30 years ago.
Probably when I was about 4 then.
Okay, all right. We'll get you on a motorcycle soon, and I want to see.
Give Harry a kiss. Give us a kiss. Goodbye. Give Harry a kiss.
Goodbye, Harry. We'll see you. I need to catch up with you. We have more stories like this on Great Day TV every Saturday on Wish TV at 10 a.m. and streaming live on wishtv.com. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Absolutely.